Imagine this. You're standing in a dimly lit art gallery, the walls adorned with paintings that stretch from floor to ceiling. Each brushstroke is a whisper, each hue a memory. You walk closer to a canvas, your eyes tracing its every line, seeking to understand the story it holds within. But as you peer into the pigments, you realize that what you see may be different from the person beside you. And this difference, this unique perspective, it's not just in art. It's how our minds shape our reality every single day. Welcome to the complex, often baffling world of cognitive biases. These are the mental shortcuts our brains take, the filters through which our perceptions of the world are, often unconsciously, shaped and reshaped. They are the pigments in the portraits of our minds, coloring how we see ourselves and those around us. Picture yourself walking through a market, the air heavy with the aroma of fresh spices and ripe fruits. You overhear a snippet of a heated conversation. Instinctively, you side with the person whose voice carries a familiar tone, even before you understand the words. This is a classic cognitive bias at play, the tendency to favor information that aligns with our pre-existing beliefs. We're wired to confirm our realities, even when that reality is just a construct of our own making. Our minds, marvelous as they are, love to conserve energy. They cut corners, make leaps, and draw conclusions in milliseconds. It's efficiency, yes, but it's also a double-edged sword. Imagine navigating a forest trail. The well-trodden path is easy, familiar, requiring little thought. But sometimes the most rewarding views lie off the beaten track, down paths less traveled where the underbrush is thick and the way uncertain. Our cognitive biases often push us down those familiar paths, leading us to miss the richness of alternative routes, of diverse perspectives. Consider the warmth of a campfire, the mesmerizing dance of flames in the night. It's comforting, drawing us in with its familiar glow. In the same way, biases provide us reassurance, a sense of knowing. They help us make decisions quickly. But like a fire that can burn if handled without care, biases can lead us astray, reinforcing stereotypes, fostering misunderstanding, and sometimes blinding us to the truths that lie just out of sight. Reflect on a memory from your past, perhaps a cherished one, and notice how it feels in your mind's eye. Every sensation is vivid, the laughter, the fragrance, the warmth of the moment. But memory, much like perception, is not a perfect recording. It's a masterpiece painted with biases. Confirmation bias might strengthen the details that fit our narrative, while cognitive dissonance might mute those that don't. Our memories aren't always reliable archives. They're living stories, ever evolving with every retelling. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, the waves rhythmically kissing the shore. Each wave is a decision, a judgment shaped by the winds of bias. When unchecked, these biases have the power to build walls higher than the tallest waves, obscuring the horizon, limiting what we can see and understand. They can steer societies, influence justice, and shift cultural tides. But here's the empowering insight. Awareness is our lighthouse in this stormy sea. By acknowledging these biases, by seeing them for what they are, we can begin to question the automatic paths our minds might lead us down. We can choose to explore the uncharted territories of our thoughts, challenging the easy narratives and embracing the complexity of the unknown. Envision yourself in a garden, the air fragrant with possibility, each breeze carrying seeds of new ideas. Cultivating awareness is like tending this garden. It requires patience, a willingness to dig deep and pull out the weeds of assumption. But from this effort blossoms understanding and empathy. Imagine a world where we all see each other, not through the opaque glass of bias, but with clarity and compassion. It's a world where diversity is not just accepted but treasured, where every perception adds a stroke to the grand canvas of human experience, making it richer, more vibrant, and infinitely more beautiful. As you journey into the night, with stars as your guide, remember that while our minds may be wired with bias, we hold the power to rewire, to rethink, and to reimagine. Each of us, an artist, painting the world anew with every open-hearted thought. So ask yourself, what masterpiece will your mind create when you let go of the familiar and embrace the endless possibility of the unknown?